Greetings. This is Scholar Saunders Singh. What's current? All right, second show of the day. I thought I would do it, but here it is right now. Because I got pissed off by senator from Massachusetts, Elizabeth Warren. She's completely just devoid of all integrity. She's devoid of all virtue. She's completely bereft of all things that are good. She's without. She's calling upon. Well, I wouldn't say all. I'll say most. I agree with her on the level of abortion. That's as far as it goes, though. But that's like bedroom issues. Boardroom issues, I am completely against her. She is someone who makes like a bandit, in the Senate. She makes probably hundreds of thousands of dollars, but it's keen that she says millionaires and billionaires, but mostly she says billionaires because most people aren't billionaires. There are very few billionaires in the world. There are about 1,000 billionaires out of 8 billion people, but there's probably tens of millions of millionaires all around the world. So she doesn't harp on millionaires so much as she does billionaires. So that's something that has to be declared. She's talking about J.D. Vance, what he's going to be doing with Donald Trump, saying he's the double of Donald Trump and stuff like that. I just really do not like her rhetoric. She was the real mind behind what then President Barack Obama said about CEOs and leaders of businesses and things like that. Said you didn't build that. Well, who did? I thought I built this. This is my company. I put in my blood, sweat, and tears and my years of agony of dealing with contractors and tax collectors and stuff like that. Who is it but mine? I created this. This is what I made. I built this company. And then to say you didn't build that, that's worse than a slap in the face. It's worse than spit in the face. That's a punch in the face. That's a kick in the groin, and that's a kick rolled over down the hill. Like that is just vicious, and that's what the left is all about. The right can't get right, but left goes too far left. Like that's the reality of it. Like neither side is proper. I'm above both sides. I say a pox on both houses, the left and the right, because they're completely inept. And the thing is, they're not really inept. It's not even an issue of them not knowing or being unable to know. They know. They just refuse to let other people know or let the world know what they know. I like what Ayn Rand said. She said it much better than I did. It's not a blindness, it's a refusal to see. It's not an ignorance, it's a refusal to know. But I think they know, but they act like they don't know, so they can curry the middle class, get their vote, try to get as many points off as they can. Elizabeth Warren, I swear, she just, I was watching her on The View, and it was just pissing me off. It was just like, really, because she's just awful. She's an awful human being. She's terrible. The millionaires and the billionaires have to pay their fair share. I think they paid their fair share when they started their business. Don't you think? Don't you think when somebody creates a business, a company, from nothing, and then becomes a billionaire, I think they paid their fair share. And they're able to, this isn't a major, achievement, but it's something to remark on. Some of them have tens of thousands of employees that enjoy their jobs, love their jobs, and if they didn't, they would quit. Everybody would just stop working. Everyone would just drop all what they were doing, keep them going, and head towards the exits. Where's the exodus at Amazon? Where's the exodus at Microsoft? Where's the exodus at Facebook? I can go on Twitter, Netflix, all these different companies. Why haven't they had, they had strikes before. Okay, I understand that. But I'm just saying, like, completely wrong. Like, stop completely. Just don't even go back. Not even after a strike. Okay, we struck. We got what we wanted. Now we can go back. Not even that. No, we struck and that's it. Let's just not even deal with this company anymore. Make it go bankrupt. It wouldn't go bankrupt because there would be more people to come in. Because contrary to rumors, contrary to popular belief, employees aren't the most important part of a company. Excuse me, of a company. It's this capitalists and the CEOs and the C-suite that are the most important part of a company, because they can hire and fire whoever they want. They can hire and fire each other. Look what happened to Steve Jobs. He founded a company that he was since fired from. He was fired from the company that he founded. Then he came back. Then, it flourished and thrived and blew up like nobody else really expected. It was amazing. That's just one example. And Elizabeth Warren, the billionaires, especially, she says she looks around. She's looking at the other women on the panel. She's like, these are 100,000aires at least, if not millionaires. I know Whoopi's a millionaire. And I know Joy Behar is a millionaire. Sunny, is she a millionaire? Maybe 100,000. She's probably a millionaire. She's got some books out. The tan chick at the end, she may be 100,000, a few 100,000, maybe millions. So she'll say, billionaires. Why don't the billionaires? Because that's the one that sticks. The billionaires have to pay their fair share. That's the sad part. That's what makes it so interesting, though, at the same time, because Elizabeth Warren is intelligent. She's not a dummy. Let me make sure. Let me do some research here. I'm gonna just look up Elizabeth Warren. She's no dummy. Born and raised in Oklahoma, Warren is a graduate of the University of Houston and Rutgers Law School and taught law at several universities, including the University of Houston, the University of Texas at Austin, University of Pennsylvania, and Harvard University. So she was on the faculty of Harvard University, touted as the #1 school in the world by some estimates, or at least in the #1 school in the United States. It's very high. It's very high bar for acceptance ratings, so that underscores it. So she's no dummy. I'm not saying that. She's not stupid. She's not just like, oh, this is a dumb broad, forget her. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't know what she's talking about, but she doesn't know why she doesn't know what she's talking about. She's very smart, but it's kind of like Vance. Vance is very smart too, but he has his hangups. His hangups with the middle class and stuff like that, and how to properly assess the abortion issue. It's a mess. It's messy. They're wrong on both sides, and like they're saying, like Elizabeth Warren wants to hold on to Social Security. Well, here's the thing about Social Security. It's a thing that Ayn Rand said once upon a time. She said, it's a question of scholarships. It's in her essay. It's one of her essays. It's called A Question of Scholarships, which somebody asked, somebody asked her. Somebody asked her if they could accept government funds or a government job or government or private, public or government public, or basically the same, but I like to say government schools. Government school. That's a more specific, more exacting phrase. So I think with this question of scholarships, it's more about, get it while you can, get it while it's available, because in a free society, it's not going to be here. We don't live in a free society, so use whatever means you can possibly use to get what you need to get done, to get what you need to have in your life, like Medicare, Medicaid, Obamacare, Social Security, all that. If you're going to use them, use them. They're evil. They're vicious. They're terrible. But use them to your advantage as best as you can until there's a free society, and they'll just evaporate because it wouldn't be necessary. Because people say, "Oh, what about people that didn't save?" Well, people will save or not, and they'll suffer the consequences and not be a burden for anyone else. And for Social Security, it's like you're gonna have to understand your own finances. You're gonna have to actually have some self-responsibility. You're actually gonna have that. That's gonna actually have to be in your life to be responsible for once in your life. Ryle says, dropping my obligatory like. Thank you very much for the like, sir. Appreciate it. Now all you gotta drop is $20. It's a fundraiser Friday. It's Friday night. Yes, I'm in here doing my second show today. Yay. And if you can't drop 20, tell 20 people about me. Yes, thank you. Fire, exactly. I'm spinning the records. So, yeah, so they're very intelligent people. Vance, Obama, Warren, even Harris. Harris has got her moments, but she's pretty witty on her own. she holds her own. But they just all missed the mark, right or left. They missed the mark. Because they probably agree on some things, like they probably agree on about some measures of the middle class and the lower classes. Vance and Elizabeth Warren probably do agree in a certain fashion. So that's the best way of describing that. So she pissed me off. I'm on this live because of Elizabeth Warren. She's doing her media rounds. I don't know. Maybe she has a book out. I don't know. She's doing something for the I don't know, but she was on The View. She was on Colbert. She said even the Winklevi are sending $1 million in Bitcoin to Senator Warren's rival, to former President Donald Trump. That's kind of crazy. That's funny. I mean, what is crypto now? Maybe in the future it means something, but it's way too volatile right now. It's very very hush hush, very quiet. It's not loud. It's not it's very underneath, behind, alongside, not really in the front. She says that she's talking about there was a woman, there was a young girl, not even a woman, that was raped when she was 10 years old and she became pregnant. And then this was in Ohio, in Vance's state, and she was unable to get the proper medical care that should have been due to her. I mean, that's obvious. I mean, there should be, of course, provisions to people that are raped or have incest or something of that nature and should have abortion. Now, I would say, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm just using common sense and reason and rationality as best as I can. And I don't know I know it's 9 months in the womb. They're talking about 15 weeks or something like that. That's 3 months. That's a trimester. See, I know a little bit. I know some of it. So, but there's 4 weeks in a month. So what is that? I don't know. It's almost a full trimester. Uh, um, so I think it's very interesting to say. And here she goes. Here's a quote from HuffPost. Warren also criticized Vance's positions on Social Security, Medicare, and Affordable Care Act, adding that he is all in for the tax cuts that will go to the billionaires. Like I said, I'm not making this up. This is this is coming right from the source. It's coming right from the pages. She loves to say billionaires. She's very crafty. Sometimes it slips and she says millionaires. She doesn't want to say millionaires. She wants to say billionaires because there's so few of them. She calls them the the top 10 or the 1%. That's what she's aiming at. And why aren't there tax cuts for billionaires? Look around your house. Look around your school. Look around wherever you go to visit. Look around your church. Wherever you go. Billionaires are all over the place. If you go to the church that I go to, there are billionaires everywhere. In the products. And they're not billionaires I'm rubbing shoulders with or clapping my hands to. But it's crazy. There's these screens that are on the settings on different posts. There's a cross that has lighting behind it. I'm just wondering who made these large, ultra 4K HD whatever screens, and took in that amount of time to make them, and they don't deserve at least a tax break. They deserve to not have taxes at all. That's what I'm arguing for. Salute to Omega Max. Yes. Yes, so I'm riding on, I'm breaking Elizabeth Warren's back end, because she is completely, like I said, she's just wrong. She's really smart, but she's just wrong. Donald Trump is not so smart, but he's just wrong too. He's wrong too. So I think Elizabeth Warren really she showed herself. She showed herself to be that way. Omega Max says, "What are your thoughts on the Eric Eazy-E Wright's philosophies? If you pay me $20 right now, what do you want? PayPal, Cash App, or oh my God, what is it called? Can't even think of it. Jesus Christ! Oh my God." Hold on, I'm trying. I can't remember what it's called because I can't think. Venmo. I want to say Vance. I'm saying I know it's with a V, but Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. That's how you can. I'll answer your question. Omega Max. Point and shoot. Nike's costume. Thank you very much. This is my uniform that I've decided to use as my daily hosting of my show on my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is a late night edition. I already did a show earlier today, but Elizabeth Warren just really pissed me off. Like I said, she's doing her media rounds. She was on The View. She was on Stephen Colbert. I think she's just trying to make a distance between the left and the right, the Democrats and the Republicans. What would you do for a $50 Cash App? I will answer your question for $50 Cash App. That's what I would do. If you ask me a question and you send in $50, I'll answer it. But so government officials watch this channel all the time. I hope so. I want them to. I hope they shut me down. I hope they say I have terrible ideas and they're awful, and they relegate me to the corners of the internet. I hope the government is watching. Will you hop on? If you send in $56, I'll hop on 1 foot. Yes, I would. I don't know how you would see it, but you might just see me jump up and down. It'll just be. I'll try to have 1 foot in there, but you send in $56, I'll hop on 1 foot. That's a fact. I will do that. My Cash App is SKYLER is $ SKYLERSAUNDERS 1, just one, not the word spelled out. My PayPal is paypal.me/SKYLERSAUNDERS, and my Venmo is at SKYLERIZED. If I send you $6, then what would you do? Probably nothing much, because let me see. I don't even know how. If you send me $6, what would you do? That I just asked your question. I just said your question. I can't tell you what I would do. Will you drink a glass of plain milk for $100? Once again, you send in the money, I'll do it. Start sending in Cash Apps and Venmos and PayPals, and I'll start to do this stuff. I will. I have no problem with it. I have no problems. Unlike, I think, Elizabeth Warren, she would probably have a problem with it, because she might be, get enough money to be a billionaire, and then she said, "Oh, whoa, I gotta tax myself." But she probably would happily tax herself. Drink a glass of glass. Okay, that was cute. I'm not gonna block you, but now you're just getting ridiculous. Stay on the topic. Stay on business. Stand on business. Let's stand on business. Let's be men and women, whoever you may be. Will you snort a line of toothpaste for $200? Yeah, it's all right. I just read your question. I'm not going to answer unless you send in the money. Send in the money, and then I might consider something. Send in the money. That's all I can say. Send in the money. Follow the money. As they said in all the President's Men. Follow the money. Classic line. It's all right. You don't have to say sorry. Just stay on topic. Stay on business. Stand on business. So, yeah. So Elizabeth Warren, she just, she's very sharp. She's absolutely sharp. She's one of the bright people in the world of politics, especially. Ernest Edwards says they gotta be kids asking shit like that. LL. Yeah, well, if they're kids, they can be kids. That's what I'm saying. I'm a grown man. If you want to come at me as a grown man. Even children can act like adults at sometimes. Some of them are very precocious and very advanced, and even beyond their age, have old souls. So I can take even a child, but I don't really want to interact with a child. I don't know. I can't tell anybody's age in here. That's what's so kind of creepy. I could be talking to a 13-year-old, and I'm not really into talking to a 13-year-old. But some people I know are actually men and women. So I appreciate that. But I would much rather speak to an adult than to a child. So, Elizabeth Warren, smart, intelligent, bristling with ideas. However, she's completely backwards, completely evil, completely vicious in her approach. Completely backwards, completely, unbelievably, disturbed in her way. She has a sense about her that is a little condescending. She seems very condescending in a way. Like, you can't do it yourself. I have to step in. She's got like that white woman savior kind of complex thing, I think. She, wants to help out black businesses. What are black businesses? I mean, goddamn, what is that? Okay. Omega Max, tell the Elizabeth Taylor story. Okay. Omega Max isn't sorry, obviously. He's trolling, or she's trolling. He or she is trolling heavily, heavily. I'm talking about Elizabeth Warren, and they're talking about saying Elizabeth Taylor story. Tell us about surgery. Okay. We got Point and Shoot and Omega Max in the room. I don't know why you're in my live. If you're going to troll, you can troll with somebody else. I'm allowing you to troll. I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to put you in timeout. I'm not going to sit you down or anything. You're allowed to be here. Thank you for the viewership. That's all I got to say. Thank you for being one of my viewers. 2 of my viewers. Both of you. So I appreciate it. Thank you. So, Elizabeth Warren, very, very, distressing, because somebody so smart should be able to fight for actual liberty, actual truth, actual justice, rationality, selfishness. That needs to be repeated. The best way to learn something is to repeat it. The best way to learn something is to repeat it. That's what the pastor at my dad's church says. The best way to learn something is to repeat it. The best way to learn something is to repeat it. So I got 4 people in here and 4 likes. I'm not mad at that. Let's get it up to 40 people and 40 likes. Point and Shoot. Are you talking about Warren G from the regulators? See? Yes. Continue to troll. I like a good troll. Let's have a troll session. Let's just, because Elizabeth Warren is a troll. She's a troll for the left. And just like Donald Trump is a troll for the right. They're like polar opposites in a sense, but they're kind of kindred in the same in the way that they want to restrict, they want to pound down on other people, and she wants to obviously take care of the billionaires, especially Trump since he's a billionaire. Pay their fair share. I swear that is the most ugly statement that anybody could say. Oh yes, here we go. Yeah, Warren Buff, Warren Beatty. Let's go. Keep going. Come on. Warren G. Harding. Come on. Keep going. Come on. Keep going. Nothing's stopping you. I'm not going to sit you down. I'm not going to put you in timeout. Nothing like that. I'm not going to block you. That is it. That is the truth. Like, and then they'll have things they'll share. They'll share, their love of Jesus. They'll share, even though I think Trump is a Chino, a Christian in name only, he would say that he believes in God. He believes in God, and he believes in Jesus. I don't even know who you're addressing. You're talking about Spain. I don't know who you're addressing there. I don't know who you're talking about. So, we have to be conscious. We have to be aware of people that are very smart, because they can be very dangerous. Even in the fiction of Ayn Rand, Ellsworth M. Toohey, I can't remember I can look it up. Dr. Stadler. I think it was definitely Dr. Ferris, and I think Dr. Stadler too. Yeah, Dr. Stadler and Dr. Ferris are completely evil. The Fall of a Man Who Knew Better. Rebirth of Reason. Really great site. It doesn't look like it. It looks like something from the 90s. It maybe needs an uplift, a facelift. Ellsworth Johnson. All right. Write what you want. I got 6 people in here. 6 people are watching my show right now. This is what you call started from the bottom. I'm starting from the bottom, from the basement. Mr. Troy Star Terrain is the only person I can credit with saying that I should be on this show. That's it. 5 likes, 6 people watching that I can see. Sky, this is your mother. Okay, please. Okay, thank you, Point and Shoot. Thank you for your trolling. I appreciate it. Thank you for trolling. 6 likes. 5 people watching right now. I appreciate the hate. I appreciate the trolling. Get your troll on. It's Friday. You know, you're not backing up with dollars, so I know you're cowards. If you had money, you would put it up and then troll, but you're just trolling as cowards, as little sniveling little boys, as children. That's fine. So 7 likes, 4 people watching. Not bad, not bad at all for an evening show and nothing that was popped up. People just looking at, oh, okay, let me see what this nigga's got to talk to me. Let me see what he's talking about. Again, Omega Max, send me $50 and I'll answer your question. Send me $100 and I'll answer your question. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal are all available. Seriously, you send me that much money, then I will seriously answer your question. Yeah, question marks, exactly. Because you're trolling and you don't even know what you're talking about. But Elizabeth Warren knows what she's talking about. That's the sad part. She's extremely smart. She knows what she's talking about, but she doesn't know how to express it so it's the truth. She has everything twisted up in lies and misconceptions and fogginess and a strange netting of words and sounds that don't match with each other. We got to go after billionaires. We have to go after the billionaires. You have to give them. They can't get tax cuts. They can't get. They have to pay their fair share. They paid their fair share when they first applied for a business loan. They paid their fair share when they first hired their first employee. They paid their fair share when they opened their first store, when they signed their first contract. That's them paying their first share, their fair share. That's the fair share that goes on. So we have to definitely look at that and study it and make it known that Elizabeth Warren has, a duplicitous way of conveying a message. It goes one way or it goes the other. She's very deceitful. So Elizabeth Warren. Thank you, Ernest Edwards, for being a grown up. Yeah, I blink a lot. I'll admit that. I don't mean to blink so much. If you could just not watch me, that'd be even better. I just do this for the what's it called? The thumbnail. But yeah, Elizabeth Warren is widely credited for her original thinking. I don't think she has original thinking. She has somewhat of an idea of thinking because she's pretty smart, but I don't think it's original. I don't think it's an original thinking. It's been passed down through decades of people saying that well, they weren't even billionaires, but millionaires are people of the rich, the richer class, eat the rich, starve the rich, whatever the case may be. It's the same idea over and over. Yes, it is, Wizard. Salute, Wizard. Chuck the Clown. What is this 1947? If you send me $50, I'll tell you if it's 1947 or not. Yeah, this is my second live, Wizard. Make sure you tell 6 more people, but don't tell 7 people about me. I appreciate you. Got 6 people watching, 7 likes. My second live. Woo! So I'm feeling it. I'm feeling myself. Get the belly rub. So, it's Friday night. I just wanted to ride on Elizabeth Warren. Just talk about different things that are going on. Why she is. I got eight likes, 4 people viewing. Not bad, not bad. Good for the algorithm. I'm not mad. Wizard, you do whatever you can do. Do what you do. You got the wrench. I don't tell people to sit people down. I don't tell people to block people. You do what you got to do. That's cute on Omega Max. You seem like a hurt little 9-year-old girl. You really do. You seem very hurt. I got 9 likes. 9 likes. 3 people, but 9 likes. Not bad. Not bad. Do what you gotta do, Wizard. Do what you gotta do. Now that's what your mother do for me. Now they're going back and forth in the room. Who are you telling? Tell whom to mind whose business? This is a free show for you, for expression. This isn't a free show in the sense of money. I got 10 likes, 4 people watching. All right, so do what you got to do. I mean, say what you got to say. You can only say so much. YouTube is really on the prowl for words that you can't express and communicate. So do what you got to do. But Elizabeth Warren, yeah, she just pissed me off. Every time I see her, I'm like, God damn it, because that Obama speech, the Obama speech is one of his most profound. They hardly ever say it. They say Obama didn't have any scandals during his presidency. I'd like to differ on that. They called it, what is it, Cylindrone or something like that? That was kind of like a scandal, but that wasn't that hard. They say they say that his worst thing that he did was wear a light suit. The next thing he did was excuse me, try to dance on Ellen. And it's cute, and you say, oh, that's the worst thing he did, ha ha ha. When in reality, the things that he did were awful. Like when he said, you did not build that, which is a page out of Warren. I keep saying Warren. Well, I can still say Warren. Warren's book. Elizabeth Warren's book. She started that. She started that trend. And that's what happened. Yes, I agree, Wizard. Yes. I appreciate that, Wizard. Thank you. Obama was a great speaker. His mouthpiece alone won the election. Yes. He is a great speaker. But that's not what it should be considered when choosing a leader. They should be a great speaker, but that's not shouldn't be their calling card. Their calling card should be morality. Their calling card should be their staunch and undeterred stance on righteousness and upright behavior and thought. That should be them. They should have a backbone. They should have a spine. They should have the balls. Even if they're a woman, I'm going to say they have the balls. If they got, a pair, if they got something, that can hold them down and they're able to express themselves. Yep. Well, what's interesting? About that Ernest Edwards. You know what's interesting about that? He had support from them, but he didn't support them early on. He didn't vote for same-sex marriage until afterward. During his first president, his first what is it called? First year, 4 years as president, he was not in favor of same-sex marriage. After he got into the White House again, that's when he said, you know what, let's sign it into a law, same-sex marriage across the board. That is a fact. That's true. Thank you. Term. I'm serious. Maybe it's getting late and my head's going crazy, but yeah, but second term. Yeah, his second term. Obama did more for white Americans and the gay community than he did for black Americans. I would agree. Because it wasn't about black unity, it was about white guilt. That's the only reason why he was inaugurated in the beginning. And I mean, you can argue and say, well, he was the guy that, you know, sent the SEAL Team 7. Was it 7 or 6? SEAL Team 7. Hold on. SEAL Team 7. Maybe it was SEAL Team 6. Hold on. I think it was SEAL Team 6. Operation Neptune Spear. This from the 9/11 Memorial. The Red Squadron within U.S. Navy SEAL Team 6 was chosen to be the raid on Osama bin Laden's compound because it had just returned to the United States. Okay. SEAL Team 6. Okay, yeah. I was like, is it 7 or 6? So it's definitely 6. Yeah, thank you. Who in here had an Obama phone? That's a good question. You remember the Obama phones? I think people are still walking around with Obama phones right now. Happy as hell. Still using them. 666 is the mark of the beast. Not just 6. You gotta have all 6. You have to have all 3 6s. And I can break down my birthday into 3 6s very simply. There's a video if somebody wants to find it. You can find Skylar Saunders sing. I'm on the beach. I'm at the I'm on vacation. I'm just, you know, writing down my name with all 3 numbers. Okay, we got something. Ernest Edwards says, I believe he had good intentions on helping the black community before becoming president, but once in office realized that there wasn't much he could do. I think that's true. And what's also true is that he should. What is there for a president to do besides what he should do for the white community and the red community and the yellow community and the brown community, which is mostly nothing. Step back and protect our rights, protect what we can do. That's the best he can do for any community, for any individuals. That's all he has to do is protect. That's it. Protect individual rights. That's all he should do. Leave alone. That's laissez-faire capitalism. Let do. Leave alone. Hands off. No, you're not completely wrong. I think that was his idea, Ernest. I think that was what he was thinking about. Trump gave ninjas all types of money. Yeah, he did. All those bailouts of the middle class, they call it. You know, everybody. I got what was it, like a $1,200 check or something like that during the pandemic. Thanks, Trump. You know, get it while you can. You know, that's what I'm saying. Under a free society, we would not have Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, Affordable Care Act, DEA, FDA, EPA, OSHA, and the IRS, and a whole list of other government, you know, soup agencies. So we got 10 likes. Got the double digits for the likes. I'm not mad. Now I need at least 10 viewers. I need at least 20 viewers. I need 10,000 viewers. I need 100 million viewers. And it keeps going up, and it's like the Dow Jones. The likes stay about 10. You know, they stay. Sometimes they go down. Some I'm not, you know, advocating for that, but you know, but the viewers, it goes up and down and up and down and up and down. Ernest Edwards says, I'm not quite too familiar with you. I think he meant your political stance, but how do you feel about Trump? You send me $20, Ernest, and I will tell you about Trump. Do you need my PayPal, my Venmo, or my Cash App? One of those three things, and I'll definitely give a breakdown for it, and you will not have to pay for any other questions. All questions will be free once you pay the initial fee. How about that? Didn't really mean to rhyme right there, but I did. Okay, Wizard says, yeah, I'm realizing Star is right. It's not about tribalism. At the end of the day, it's about health, wisdom, and wealth. Yes, selfishness is about the individual. It's about, and that doesn't mean you slice somebody's throat, you jump over corpses, you slap people in the face and run away and say, I got away with it. I'm a selfish person. That's not selfishness at all. Selfishness is taking care of yourself, it's taking care of your mind, knowing that you're an indivisible sum, that you're the only person that has been, is, and will ever be on this planet or any other place in the universe. You have to realize that. K. Etienne, if I say that right, starving. Put your hat in your hand before begging for money. It helps. That's cute, K. You know who else begs for money? Donald Trump and a guy named Joe Biden. They're both begging for money too. So, what are you saying really? Are you saying that I'm a beggar, or that whatever you're going to vote for either President Biden, or you're going to vote for former President Trump? And you're going to be voting for a beggar. Either way, you're for beggars. Is that what you're saying? So you're in my live trying to troll. I hope you do troll. Please get your troll on. But I'm just wondering why you go into people's lives and troll and don't make any sense and don't contribute to the discussion. That's very annoying and very corny and very childish. You must be a child, I think. Are you 17 years or younger? Are you 18 years or younger? You seem like you're 18 years or younger. Etienne or ATA. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Pardon me for not pronouncing your name right, but it's just very interesting when people come in here and get in somebody's live and troll. It's like I get it in a sense, and that's why I don't block people. Get your troll on. I don't mind it, but it's just very interesting to me. You take the time to be in my live, to be a viewer, and you want to troll. So this is very goofy. So you can put your hands off your phone or off your keyboard or off your pad and not even be here. You don't even have to be here. Stop asking for my age. Ironically, you're dressed the part. I don't even know what that means. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just asking for your age because you're acting like you're 17 years or younger. You're acting like you're 7 years old. You're acting like you're lesser than a man to me. Just my observation. But while there's time, I want to get into my sponsors. My sponsors, yes. My main man, Pang. LifeStrongApparel.com. LifeStrongApparel.com. He's got sea moss infused fruits from blueberries to mangoes. He's got fitness gear. He's got a whole list of different things. Oh my goodness. A lot of people's words got redacted. A lot of people. Ernest and Wizard seem like they're the only ones real in here, so I didn't do it. That's their issue. I don't tell people to block people. I don't tell people to redact. I don't send them in the timeout or anything. So what am I saying? My sponsors. Check out LifeStrongApparel.com and tell them that the Goofy Guy Scholar Saunders sent you. Next, BeeJackson on YouTube. 5478, excuse me, on YouTube. So I'll say it again. BeeJackson 5478 on YouTube. He's got chicken, sardines, near beer, and he's got commentary for anything and everything in between. So make sure you check him out. Tell him that the Goofy Guy Scholar Saunders sent you. Also on YouTube, you have Spirit Smooth Tunes, SPIRITSMOOTHTUNES on YouTube. If you like Najee, if you like Kim, if you like Peebo Bryson, Whitney Houston, Rolls Royce, Earth, Wind and Fire, The Gap Band, Zap, and so many other different titles, make sure you check them out. Real, salute Real for that 20. I have a $160 goal every day. I have $160. He just knocked it down to $140. So if y'all can get in $140 in 10 minutes, that'd be much obliged, much appreciated. I appreciate that. So thank you, Real. You are a real one. So salute to you, sir. Salute. All right. So what do we have next? We have okay, we have B Jackson, Spirit Smooth Tunes, Dot Focus, twitch.tv/dot focus. Check him out. He's got great gaming skills. He's got first person shooting skills. Definitely check him out. Tell him that the goofy guy Scott Saunders sent you. And if you would like to advertise or support this machine and also get your word out from you, I got thousands of views. I've racked up tens of thousands of views actually, in just a little over a year. So this is extraordinary. This is just the beginning. My email is skyrlersanders at gmail.com, and I've got people that are already sitting in Cash App, and I sent my Venmo and my PayPal. So I thank you all for that. Appreciate it. Now I got to get these. If this is too personal, I'm completely understand. But where are you? Hey, Ernest, you gotta start. You gotta have some scratch, just like Real. Real sent in $20. All you gotta do is send in $20. I'll answer your question. Okay, K. Etienne says, "Bless your heart. You weather the storm. Take care and well wishes." Hey, salute to you. Salute. I said, get your troll on. You don't even have to be blocked or anything. Just know, everyone like and subscribe and share the video. It helps the channel grow. Thank you very much for that, Wizard. Appreciate it. That's why you got a blue wrench, sir. Because he was like, no, you ain't got to give me a wrench. I was like, no, I got to give you a wrench, man. You told somebody about me and more, and it was made clear. So I definitely appreciate that. So thank you for that. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you. So I think that is extraordinary. I think that is wonderful. That's what gives me the fuel, because I already got the body. I got the jet or the rocket ship or whatever the case may be. I just need fuel, and that if I had the fuel, I can go off into the stratosphere or go off into the air. That's all I need. So I appreciate Wizard. I appreciate Ernest Edwards. If you just send in $20, that's all you gotta do. Real, send in $20. He's a real one. His name is appropriate. He is real. He is Real. Ernest Edwards. I never understood what the blue wrench was. Yeah, well, that's just somebody that is a moderator. You can kick people out of the group. I never tell people to do that. I've never told anyone to do that ever. That's on their merit and their temerity, and their judgment. The wrench is about is essentially, it just controls the room, controls the temperature of the room. Make sure people, if they troll too much and get abrasive, then they can get their ass out of here. But I'm not gonna send them out of here. I'm gonna keep them, let them troll, let them get their hate on. If they want to hate, let them hate. But my moderators come through here and they see that, they may have a different idea. I got shooters like how President Trump, he doesn't have, like I have, he didn't have, but I do have the power to cancel people, to get them out of my life. But He wasn't the one that took the shot at his would-be assassin. He's not. He wasn't the one. He wasn't the one. So I let my shooters handle that. I'm not trying to dumb them down or I'm actually lifting them up. I'm thanking them for having judgment. If they want to say, you know what, let them hate, let them troll. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to do nothing. Or they say, no, you can't troll. Okay, Wizard's got a wrench, so I can answer his questions. Will you go live tomorrow if the weather permits? No, if it's all for me, if everything goes well, I'm scheduled to go live, probably early in the morning and maybe late at night like this again. I don't know. I have to see. So anybody with a wrench, they can ask as many questions as they like. Once you get a wrench, you can ask all the questions in the world. So I appreciate the 5 people in my live. This is the people I'm going to remember. When I get to 50 million people in my live, I'm going to remember, you know what? I only had 5 people in my live. Way back when? Way back in 2024. I only had 5 people and 10 likes. I'm going to have 50,000 likes. And 60,000 viewers. What's going on with your MacBook situation? It's better now. I'm using it for the weekends. I don't play around. I'm using it for research. You know, I had to look up Team 6 real quick. So I use it for research. And when I'm doing my articles, which are on vocal.media, check for SKYLERSAUNDERS. Vocal.media. That's just a little plug right there. So I'm not mad about it. So 6 people. See, I'll say there was 6 people in my live one time. Let me see. Are you saving up to get a new one? Yes, I'm saving up to get a new one. I'm also living my life, but I am saving up to get a new one because, I mean, it says the disc is broken. The disc is broken, so it's a very outdated. It's almost 11 years old. It's very old. It's a very old thing, but it moves pretty fast. It's pretty quick on its feet. If I want to go to a website, it's up in a second or less than a second, really. So, very appreciative. Very appreciative. All right, who is that? You'd be great doing talk radio. Well, this is my talk radio. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ernest. I appreciate that. Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing right here. This is the best part. I know it's not reaching millions of people or even tens of thousands or even hundreds of people, but this is like the simplest thing you can do. That's why Mr. Troy Star Terrain told me. They want to see your face. They want to hear your voice. I know that they don't really want to see my face because I blink so freaking much, but I just looked at I looked at my old video. I can't watch my videos because I stutter too. I stutter. I use the same words over and over. I stumble and fumble over my words. So I wouldn't even be, the best radio host of all time, to say the least. MacBook are expensive and they don't hold value. True, they're expensive. They are, but they're worth it. They do hold value because if I can get a good 10 years plus out of this thing, then it's something that's worth it. Got to start somewhere. And we got to finish somewhere too. It's been at least an hour now, so I appreciate especially Ernest, Edwards, Wizard, and especially Mr. Real for his contribution to this machine. Thank you very much to all of you. Take care.